Hey, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
Yes, I am Waqas Marketing Wala, the students of Rehan AI Teacher Training Institute. So today we discuss about the topic how to create daily routine for success post the insights. So can you give me the answer when I ask questions?
Absolutely. I'd love to help with that. Just go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll provide you with clear, practical insights on how to create a daily routine for success.
Okay, what is the importance of having a daily routine for success?
That's a great question. A daily routine is really important because it creates structure, which helps reduce decision fatigue. You don't have to think about every small task. It also builds consistency, allowing you to dedicate time to your key goals, whether that's learning, business, or personal growth. In short, a routine keeps you focused, productive, and moving steadily towards success.
How can a structured daily routine improve productivity?
So, a structured daily routine really boosts productivity by giving you a clear plan for your day. When you know exactly what tasks you're tackling at set times, you minimize wasted time and distractions. Plus, it helps you prioritize your most important work, ensures you build habits, and creates a sense of accomplishment as you check things off. Ultimately, it makes your workflow smoother and more efficient.
Okay, what are the habits of highly successful people?
That's a really insightful question. Highly successful people often have habits like starting their day early, setting clear goals, prioritizing the most important tasks, and practicing self discipline. They also make time for meditation, continuous learning, and reflection, and they surround themselves with a supportive network. These small daily habits compound over time and lead to big results.
What role does time management play in a successful routine?
Time management is absolutely crucial. It ensures that you're allocating your most valuable resource, time, towards activities that align with your goals. By managing time well, you reduce procrastination, avoid last minute stress, and make sure you're consistently moving forward. It also gives you space to rest and recharge, which is just as important for long term success.
How can people stay consistent with their daily schedules?
Staying consistent really comes down to a few key things. First, start with a routine that's realistic and not overwhelming. Then, track your progress so you see your small wins. It also helps to set reminders or put your schedule somewhere visible. And don't be too hard on yourself if you miss a day. Just get back on track as soon as you can and keep the habit simple and adaptable.
What is setting daily goals important for success?
Setting daily goals is really important because it gives you a clear sense of direction each day. When you define what success looks like in small, achievable steps, you stay motivated, track your progress, and avoid feeling overwhelmed. It keeps your focus sharp and ensures you're taking steps every day toward your bigger vision.
How can exercise and health improve daily performance?
Exercise and health play a huge role. Regular physical activity boosts your energy, sharpens your focus, and reduces stress, all of which help you perform better in daily tasks. Plus, healthy habits like good nutrition, hydration, and sleep improve your mood and mental clarity, so you just feel more ready to tackle the day.
What are the biggest mistakes people make in their routines?
One big mistake is being too rigid. If a routine is unrealistic, people drop it quickly. Another is not prioritizing key tasks, so they end up being reactive instead of proactive. Also, people often skip downtime or rest, which leads to burnout. Finally, not reviewing or adjusting the routine means they don't evolve with changing needs.
How can students create an effective study routine?
For students, an effective study routine starts with a consistent time and place, ideally a quiet spot with minimal distractions. They should break study sessions into manageable chunks, like 25 to 30 minutes, with short breaks. Also, they should prioritize tasks by importance, set specific goals for each session, and make time for review. Regularly adjusting the routine as they see what works best is key.
Why is planning the day in advance important?
Planning the day in advance is crucial because it gives you a head start. When you wake up, you already know what needs to be done, so you avoid wasting time figuring it out. It helps you align tasks with your priorities, reduces stress, and keeps you focused. Plus, it gives you the flexibility to handle unexpected things since you have a clear overview of your day.
How can morning habits influence the entire day?
Morning habits are really powerful because they set the tone for the rest of the day. When you start with intentional habits like exercise, journaling, or planning, you're more energized, focused, and positive. This momentum makes it easier to stay on track, handle challenges, and keep a sense of balance all day long.
What role does discipline play in maintaining a routine?
Discipline is really the backbone of any routine. It keeps you going even when motivation dips. With discipline, you show up consistently, stick to your schedule, and follow through on your plans, even when it feels tough. Over time, that discipline turns your routine into a natural habit, making success far more sustainable.
How can people avoid distractions during work or study time?
To avoid distractions, it's really about being intentional. You can create a dedicated workspace that's free from clutter and notifications. Use tools like website blockers to limit social media, set clear time blocks for focused work, and take short, intentional breaks. And if possible, let others know your schedule so they don't interrupt.
Why is taking breaks important for productivity?
Taking breaks is really important because it gives your brain a chance to rest and recharge. Without breaks, your focus and creativity dip, and you can burn out more easily. Short pauses let you return with fresh energy, sharper focus, and overall better productivity, especially over the long term.
How can reading daily help in personal growth and success?
Daily reading is a fantastic tool for personal growth because it exposes you to new ideas, perspectives, and knowledge. It helps you build critical thinking skills, improve your focus, and often inspires creativity. Over time, the small daily habit of reading can really compound, giving you a broader mindset and more tools to succeed.
What is the importance of balancing work and personal life?
Balancing work and personal life is crucial because it prevents burnout, keeps you motivated, and maintains your well being. When you give yourself time to rest, spend time with loved ones, or pursue hobbies, you come back to work with more clarity and energy. Ultimately, that balance supports long term productivity and happiness.
How can technology help people manage their routines better?
Technology is a game changer for routine management. Apps can help you schedule tasks, set reminders, and track your progress. Automation tools save you time by handling repetitive tasks. Plus, you can access your plans anywhere, get analytics on your habits, and even integrate with other productivity tools. So everything stays organized and in sync.
Why do many people fail to follow their routine consistently?
A lot of people struggle with consistency because they set unrealistic expectations or they don't account for unexpected disruptions. Sometimes they lack a clear plan or they get discouraged if progress is slow. It also happens if they don't build in flexibility. Life happens, and having a little wiggle room makes it easier to get back on track.
How can motivation help in building successful habits?
Motivation is really the spark that gets you started. When you're inspired, you're more likely to take those first steps and stick to them. It gives you a reason to keep going, especially when things get tough. Of course, it's important to pair motivation with discipline, so even when motivation dips, those habits still carry you forward.
What are some simple daily habits that can change a person's life?
There are some really simple ones that pack a big punch. For example, starting your day with a short morning walk, practicing gratitude by jotting down a few things you're thankful for, or setting aside 10 minutes for mindfulness or meditation. Other small habits like reading a few pages a day, staying hydrated, or planning your top 3 priorities help build a foundation for big positive changes.
Why is sleep important for maintaining a successful routine?
Sleep is absolutely essential because it's when your body and mind recover. When you get enough sleep, you have better focus, improved mood, and more energy, which all make it easier to stick to your routine. Plus, quality sleep supports memory and cognitive function, so you stay sharp and ready to tackle your goals.
How can people track their daily progress effectively?
A great way to track daily progress is to keep a simple journal or use a habit tracking app. Each day, write down what you accomplished and note any challenges. You can also set small milestones and review them weekly. This reflections and helps you see patterns, stay accountable, and celebrate your wins.
How can journaling or note taking improve productivity? Give me some details.
Absolutely. Journaling or note taking boosts productivity by giving you a clear space to organize your thoughts, plan your tasks, and reflect on progress. Writing things down externalizes them so you don't have to rely on memory. It also helps you break big projects into smaller steps, identify patterns in your productivity, and keep track of ideas. Over time, it builds clarity, focus, and a sense of accountability.
Why is sleep important for maintaining success?
Sleep is so important because it acts like a reset button for your brain and body. When you get enough rest, you improve your focus, decision making, and emotional resilience, all crucial for staying on track with long term goals. Plus, it boosts creativity and keeps your immune system strong so you have the energy to keep pushing forward.
Okay, very very thankful. You give a time and give me a very important thing about that topic. So we will become again for the next time. I will thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could help. Whenever you're ready for more, just reach out. Take care and best of luck with everything.